G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. The Melaleuca alternifolia is in flower, and the blossoms are sort of alive with tiny little stingless solitary native bees. There's one there, it just flew away. Very, very difficult to get them to show up on a little camera like this. And I don't know whether you're going to hear their soundtrack either. Yep, as I said, very difficult to get them to show themselves. Well, there should be two in frame there. That's the wind waving the Melaleuca, not me doing anything. Tiny little bees on tiny little flowers, and they just move from flower to flower. There you go, it's airborne back down again. There's another one. There's actually about 4 of them in the frame in this particular moment. But yeah, they're small enough to land on these flowers. If I could get one of them to stand still, or rather hover, with a bit of blue sky behind it and the sunbeam shining on it, it would be easy. And the glorious thing is I can barely see on the screen on the back of the phone what I'm pointing at, so I don't know, I'm probably wasting my time. I won't find out until after I look at it whether you guys are going to get to see any of these bees or not. I suppose they're about 5-6 millimeters long, black on top with black and orange banded abdomens. Their wings are about 5 millimeters long. Yeah, if only they would sit still. Just come and hover in front of the lens in the correct position. That would be great. Wow, this is one of the hardest things I've ever tried to video. I'm beginning to think that the bell chime the camera gives out when I take the pause button off is alarming them, like causing a hide and freeze reflex or something. There's a heap of them around. So yeah, if you don't have native flora like Melaleuca, what do the little solitary native bees live on at this time of year? If somebody goes and clear fells everything, trying to make the land more productive, and what other species, because like people don't eat Melaleuca, but people eat other things, and the bees don't only feed on Melaleuca, and I wonder what other species of wild native food plant, for example, are dependent on having wild native solitary bees to fertilise them. Just one of the many pitfalls that awaits the beginner who's contemplating the idea of clear felling the native vegetation to grow more improved pasture, to try and feed it to more livestock in an attempt to make more profit faster. Every native living thing is getting squeezed out into the little pockets as people pursue productivity, making more flow from the land. And in their single-minded pursuit of the cult of harvest everythingism, a lot of people seem to forget that you have to leave room for everything else on earth. They've probably never seen solitary native stingless bees feeding on the Melaleuca. Well, there we go. Now you know how it all works, and I don't yet know whether this is going to be worth uploading. Good excuse for a bit of pontification though. As if I need an excuse. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.